have a little bit of moisture in the bottom, and it comes through like the membrane that sits on the top. And if you put the lid on this, you come back a week later and your paint will still be moist enough to cadmium red. This is light red. There's burnt sienna. This is another burnt sienna, but it's a different make of burnt sienna. So then it actually looks like two different colours.
So what are the makes?
Well, this is AB, it's a Spanish make, and this is Rowney, burnt sienna. Raw sienna, yellow ochre, cadmium yellow, and cadmium lemon. I'll not be using any of the lemon today, but if I want a brighter green in my summer paintings, then I'll use the cadmium lemon for the brighter green. So my green mixtures are mixed down here, or the yellowy green mixtures are down here. The more earthy greens are up here. My grey mixtures are around this area, and then down in this area it's like pale earthy colours, dry grasses and such. I can keep that area for there. So the paler greys here, the dark greens coming down to the light greens down there. And I always lay my colours out in that order. I've got a varied selection of them. Fairly big one for broadly blocking in a lot of the composition to start with. Then I come down in size to number 8 filbert, number 4 filberts, and most of my painting is probably done with those two brushes there. And after that it's a collection of smaller brushes, and you've probably all got a rigger brush if you've done a lot of watercolour painting, the long thin brush, which is used for filling in fine line. And then I've got a selection of smaller nylon brushes, fence posts, little bits and pieces, detail on some of the broadly painted in parts that I've previously put in, and relatively cheap nylon brushes. They're not sable brushes. There's one there might be a bit of a sable mix, could be just synthetic actually. But if you can't thin the paint down, acrylic paint you can't thin it right down and paint like watercolour. But I'm going to use it the way it comes from the tube, and use the harder brushes. So that's how I started to mix that paint. I'd end up with a puddle of paint, and then it would be like painting in watercolour style. So the rag takes off the moisture, so I'm painting with a damp brush, and this stops the paint from drying on the brush when you're painting. I just picked up a dry brush, picked up paint, started to mix it and put it on there. The paint will start to dry on this. And I'm just going to quickly scrape that across there. It's white paint, and there's some ultramarine mixed in, and now it's got some cadmium red mixed in there. But then I'll start add a little bit of yellow to it, and I'll get a grey green, which can suggest distant background trees, rather than the strong greens which I keep for the colour. I painted some in the back. Already there's like a bit of a shape at the top of the tree here, and there's a sense of something coming in on. And the same on this side, more depth of tone coming down on. It's powerful. Often you just need a pinprick to change the colour, and so it's a slightly different grey that I'm mixing this time. Much of that ultramarine, and you can see the different grey that's coming through. And so I'm after an even deeper grey across some of the front here, and some darker tone. Let's see if we can get some trees. This is just from there. across that area.
Is that the dark grey?
Yeah, it's a mixed with a little bit of white in places, but the dark grey is there. I want to go over to the dark down the trees, but then I will use the rigger for any finer branches, and then we'll have a tree grown right up on this side, above the picture. Now I am going to bring in a bit of burnt sienna and some ultramarine.
Do you put white in, or do you leave the paper as the white, or?
Yeah, a small amount of white to lighten the colour. Like oil. Drag the brush across a little bit, and this will help give a sense of some shape to that little area there. Over the top we can drag the brush. This is white going on, just to suggest shapes of this area. And this is where that tree is going to be growing from, and then there's a couple of further main trees there. But the main one, coming from around about this area, and it's quite big. It's going to go up and out of the picture on that side. Another one is just underneath the picture, just on there. And when I do draw the brush up, like I say, I don't always just paint a dead straight line going up. I'll generally start at the bottom, and sometimes I'll have the brush slanted to give a broader mark, and then I'll start to straighten it up, and then I'll start to bring it out into the places where I want it to actually go. And I usually start at the bottom, the chunk area painted in, and take it up, try and give it a bit of character. Because it's misshaped, I mean, you can utilise these to get branches coming out from it. And then it's going to come up, and then it's going to go up out of the picture. And we'll get another limb across on that side. And the other one's going to cut across the sky there. Another little something starting there. Something on there.
And that's just a small brush.
Yeah, once it's not quite as worn as the other one. It's on its way. I can press on the rig, and it'll give us a bit of a broad line. But then I'll just run the tip over the paper. And because the paint's thin down, it'll flow off the brush a little bit. I haven't got it as thin as like watercolour, but it is thinner than what I'm using.
Thinner with water?
I've thinned it with water.
It's not with black?
No, just water. That's the colour generally after, and I've just put water in to thin it. You could put medium in here, but I couldn't quite think what I was going to say there. So we can press down with the brush, and I decide whether the branch is coming downwards and then swooping up, or has it got some just irregular shapes to it. And you have to have an idea of the sort of tree that you might be after. Either from some sketches that you've done. So now that I've got that sort of like lumpy shaping, I can look for little areas and think, well, there's a nice little knobbly bit there. And there's a possibility of pulling from there and getting a branch cutting across into this side of the picture, and then cutting across the sky. Some branches, and this stretches right across to the other side. Shape this back. Grey tone, sense of some shadow at the front, and just lead us into the picture a little bit. We do a bit of lumpy texture to the snow, and shape this a little bit, just give it a sense of the drop. So some of these stones, but on this side, covered with snow. So you just see the tops of the some point. A bit more shadow just coming down to the bottom, I think, on here. Clear. This showing through a bit too precise, that too obvious. I don't like that one. The reason I don't like that little thing there is that I've got a large bit here and a smaller bit and then smaller on there. And excuse me. It's just too much of a regular pattern. I'd rather have had a one somewhere just a bit closer to that one perhaps, just to break up that. Just after a darker branch. It's not in here. Where I get the feel of having a smaller tree cutting across and going up into there. Just cutting across the water on that side. Something just and this is what sketches should be about here, trying things out.
See, I would call that finished with
I was
work.
going to say, we could do anything half as good as that.
And you said it was just a
Anything
sketch.
half as good as that would be a finished product.
Would the finished product just be bigger for you then?
No, it would definitely have a sense of more finish to it. I've got a card that's got an image of the finished peony, and I'll show you what it's. You see the difference. Well, I haven't got a mount big enough, unfortunately, for that.